This is Newcap News with Nerman Esau.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. Unity RCMP are on scene at a rural property investigating what they are calling the sudden deaths of two adults. The bodies were discovered yesterday night just after 7 p.m. at a residence in the RM of Round Valley, located 15 kilometers northeast of Unity. RCMP say the body of 56-year-old Shirley Parkinson was found inside one of the buildings, while her husband, 60-year-old Donald Parkinson, was found outside. Investigators are not seeking any suspects and say there is no risk to the public. Autopsies have been ordered. Police were called to the property yesterday afternoon after receiving a missing persons complaint from Shirley's co-workers. Police say the couple were not known to them and that the bodies were found on their private property. We have an update to the story we brought you last night, where Cut Knife Police are investigating a couple of serious armed home invasions on Little Pine First Nation that left two people injured last Friday. Now, last night, 30-year-old Elsie Darlene MacArthur turned herself into police. MacArthur is one of 5 facing charges relating to the robberies, but one suspect still remains at large. Police say 32-year-old Preston Boyd Wahobin may be in the Cut Knife area, Saskatoon, Edmonton, or Calgary. Police say if you see Wahobin, not to approach him and to just call 911. Maidstone RCMP are investigating a rash of vehicle break-ins, as well as one of them being stolen in Lashburn this morning. The car was later found in Lloydminster, but a number of items were stolen, including a rifle and ammo. Police are looking for 4 suspects, all described as Caucasian males between 19 to 21 years old. Witnesses say they were driving either a later 1990s or early 2000s red Chevrolet extended pickup truck with damage to the rear passenger side. Now, the suspects were last seen south of Marshall. If you have any information on the thefts, you are asked to call police. Well, it's day 2 of the heavy oil show in the border city, and with over 200 companies in town, employers are looking for hardworking and talented workers. But for some, drug use while on the job is an issue that impedes their abilities. Jeremy Thompson takes a look at drug testing in the oil patch.
Dave Blake with Schlumberger has been busy the last couple of days, showing off what his company has to offer. When asked about drug use while on the job,
I was on a location where we actually had an incident on the rig floor. A guy was injured, so everybody immediately was drug tested, and six of 10 people on location failed.
Every company in the oil and gas industry has a pre-employment drug screening. According to Sure Hire Occupational Testing Services, pre-employment tests only come back positive about 5% of the time, while tests after an incident have a higher rate for positive results. This means that workers are frequently staying clean for the drug tests and then resuming their habits shortly after.
Random testing is a deterrent, and if you really wanted to create a zero, or not a zero tolerance, but decrease the amount of individuals abusing drugs and alcohol on safety-sensitive sites, random testing is a very strong way of doing that.
But random testing is considered a breach of human rights in Canada. Supervisors must take a course and file a report if they suspect someone of drug abuse. So workers can only trust each other to create a safe, drug-free workspace.
I'm sure there are many drug users and substance abusers that are highly functioning, day-to-day people that you would never even notice.
Jeremy Thompson, Newcap News.
Well, firefighters are faced with challenges each time they respond to an emergency call. But last night, an area crew overcame a different kind of challenge after several members of the Britannia Wilton Fire Department completed a prestigious program.
This is the culmination of a lot of years of work for a lot of members of our fire department who have completed their 1001 certification, which is basically the qualifications to be a full-time firefighter anywhere in the world.
Captain Aaron Buckingham says it's been a long time coming for him and other members of the volunteer fire department.
It's a very difficult thing for a volunteer to do when they have children and a family life and work and other commitments, and this is a big deal to our members.
It was a long, hard course. It feels great to be done. It's kind of a little surreal, I guess.
And it wasn't easy either, especially for those who have been out of school for a long time, but it was all worth it in the end.
It's enhanced yet again the services we're able to provide with the highest level of training we can get for our members. This is good for everybody and the public.
The program took about 3 years to complete, with the firefighters undergoing theory and practical tests.